And I guess the way you start or the work you do in the first 90 days says a lot about the culture of the organization you want to build. There are a number of organizations I know or I'm working with where they have the first 90 days. It feels like, frankly, a military exercise, and big tick for energy, drive, quick wins, and so forth. And the people in it love it. The people on the edges of it, or generally excluded, they are full of anxiety. And frankly, the
Yep.
central leadership teams, that's an intention. They want people to feel a degree of anxiety. So I guess my question is around um, how systemic or systematic, I should say, a process should be in the first period. Obviously, there are steps, there are moves, there are sequences, but how much
Yeah.
flexibility and openness should there be? It's not a free for all, of course, but how military should it be too?
So it's a great question. And I think I come in somewhere in the middle, right? I mean, I'm a big believer in the power of having the right processes to engage with the organization. And I'll give you an example. One of the most important things you do as a new leader is assess and evolve your team into being your team. And there's different elements of that process, right? How do you systematically assess this group of people as rapidly as possible? There's process in doing that, and there's huge value in getting a sense of who, and focusing not just on people but roles. What are the most critical roles in this team, and do I have the players, the A players I need in those roles? And then what's the evolution going to look like, right? You've got to balance stability and change as you work with top leadership teams, because you can't change out everybody unless you're in a flat out turnaround, which is sometimes you make a lot of change in situations like that. But in general, you've got to be thoughtful about the pacing and sequencing of the change you're making happen in the leadership team. You need to be balancing off performance versus potential, right?